Today, a radial beam lift was on the cards. Ceramic slats pushed further across the north goal corner, sandwich panels closed in on the nucleus structures, and the Tribune superstructure hit a milestone with its first connecting pieces in place. A busy Saturday with plenty happening across every zone. Let's get into it. At the south goal, the elevator and staircase core structures are now essentially complete, with all beams and pillars in place. A welder was active on the framework, while two elevated platforms operated simultaneously. Both cores now look ready for sandwich panel installation, which will soon begin enclosing the structure. A fresh delivery of beams also arrived, confirming material supply is keeping pace. Moving into the lateral zone, the first ceramic slat support brackets have now been installed directly in front of the sandwich panel sections, the same area where the first panels appeared weeks ago. The top and bottom connections still require welding before the full superstructure can follow, but this clearly marks the next zone for ceramic cladding. Also here, a new compression ring flange arrived, one of the largest seen so far. At around 9 meters in length, it's an imposing piece from ground level. Nearby, a radial beam was being prepared for lifting, although workers faced difficulty releasing the yellow support brackets, leaving the lift pending. An unusual structural component was also spotted, described as a curved radial beam type element with a completely different profile from standard beams. Having arrived just yesterday, its exact purpose remains unclear. At the north goal corner zone, anchor tightening and guide wire installation are now complete. With preparations in place, ceramic slat installation is expected to begin within the coming week. At the north goal corner itself, the left side section is essentially complete, with ceramic slats rapidly filling the upper rows. On the right, the lower slats are already in place, with the upper section next. Workers were active behind the structure preparing for the next phase. A concrete pump stood on standby, as several super pillars still require encasement. Meanwhile, the central north goal nucleus is nearly closed with sandwich panels, with only a small gap remaining. Concrete slabs are also staged nearby for the mobility nucleus phase. At the Tribune zone, a key milestone has been reached. The first 3 horizontal connections between the vertical ceramic slat supports are now installed on the rear face. While the front face connections still need to follow, this confirms clear progress. A super pillar that was encased in formwork the previous day has now been stripped and completed. Finally, at the shop diamond exterior, 2 workers were active on an elevated platform working on the glazing frame. Materials are staged behind the containers, indicating glazing installation will expand across multiple diamond structures in the coming weeks. With structural cores completed, ceramic cladding zones advancing, and new elements arriving daily, the transformation of Spotify Camp Nou is accelerating at a remarkable pace. The coming weeks will be crucial as more areas move into finishing phases. Like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next update as we continue tracking every major development on site.